Okay, so in this video we will see how to insert values into those tables. So we'll follow the same thing about while inserting also we'll follow how the tables are created in the same fashion we will insert. So first one is the publisher table we have created and we are inserting. So the syntax is insert into table name, that is publisher values. So either you can insert one row at a time or one tuple information about one uh, row, or you can insert multiple rows. So I have inserted in multiple rows, that is these. So ends with semicolon. So while inserting a multiple row, you have to sure about the comma. So these three attributes, that is publisher, name, address and mobile number, separated by comma, and again start with open brace. So again separated by comma. So you can continue any number of uh, rows or tuple information and at last ends with semicolon. Uh, so the varchar means the string, it has to be inserted with this single quote. Okay, so the second one is insert into book values. So I have just given a book ID and title, that book title, and publisher name and the date, that is the year of publication. So we have used that same publisher name, that is McGraw-Hill, here the same name, and Pearson here, then founders, then McGraw-Hill. So we can repeat this because it is a reference key, but here the publisher name is not repeated, that is only once. That's why we have made it as primary key. So you can have any number of uh, book information belongs to that publisher. So if there is a new publisher, what we have to do is you have to insert it first in the publisher table and insert that book information, author information in your book table. That is how we have to proceed. Then the third one is insert into book authors table. So book author has the book ID and who is the author. That's it. Simple. So book author, so book ID 400, it has given only the information about the title of the book and publisher, but who is the author is he. So I have inserted for all the book. So if you see our previous case where we have created, so here the book ID integer references book. So what we have made is we have created a relation that this has dependent on this table. So what it means, so if you give the book ID of book table as 100, so same book ID should be given here. So if you change any of the information, so this references is no use. So it is not a dependent one. It is a new value which is not uh, a correct value, which is you cannot use it. Okay, it has no meaning. That's it. So uh, in that way we have inserted. So 100, 101, 2, 3, 104, and 5 in the. So you can give any number of book details about uh, the book ID and author name. Okay, the fourth one is insert into library program. So library program has three attributes, that is library, sorry, program ID, program name, and address. So I've just given a program ID as 10 and the program name is CSC and the address is same Mudor. Then the thing is the program ID is a primary key, so which is unique. Okay, 10, 20, and 30. So I've just given that as program name as easy and Mudor. Then the next one is insert into book copies values. So book copies, it has what? So book ID, program ID, and number of copies. So book ID, again, we are giving it as 100 and program ID is 10. So program ID 10 means it is CSC. So 100 book belongs to CSE department. It has 5 copies. That is what its meaning is. So 101 book, it belongs to again CSE department and has 6 copies. So if you go on observing, they will get 20. So that is a book 100. Yes, there is also a book, means same book, computer networks, which is of which department? ECE, but it has 25 copies. So that is what we are trying to tell. That's why the reference keys, you can have same key, it belongs to different department. Okay, that is fifth one. Then sixth one is insert into book lending. So to whom we have given the book. So same book, that is 101, the book ID, from which uh, program ID, that is 10. It is given to the this student and it is given on date. So this is something you need to check out. Like when it is given is 15/3/2017, that is date out, and due date is like after 15 days. So due date is like after 15 days. So so you have to, like, I have taken a book today, so next 15 days is the due date. So that is what the, this is the smaller and this is bigger. That is what, while inserting, you have to keep it in mind. So in the same fashion, I have inserted so many values. Okay, so many values we have inserted with separated by comma. So for date, you have to insert with single quote. For date, we are inserting with single quote. Okay, so these are the entry values we have inserted. Okay, so after insertion, so just we are just checking with whether the values are inserted or not. So there is a command like select star, that is star means all the attributes from which table. So that is publisher. So I want to check whether all the values are inserted or not. So just type select star from publisher semicolon. So you will get the values which we have inserted. Then select star from book. So we will get all the details. So here it is something uh, came to the second row, that is 101 book ID data structures. So because of uh, the it is a problem of our MySQL, not not your syntactical. Then select star from book authors. So book ID and author name. Select star from library program, that we have inserted our CSC mechanical with address as this module. Then book copies and book lending. So all those informations are available. Now just we have created a table as per the question and we have inserted all the values. So it depends how the values has to be inserted with student. You can take a different value or you can follow this same example. So in the next class, we will see the query execution.